Why complete quests in Genshin Impact when you can just steal the rewards? That is what we're setting out to answer. Because Genshin Impact has a number of puzzles, challenges, and even quests, we could forego the hassle of completing by simply stealing the rewards. It has been a huge pastime of mine to test the limits of Genshin Impact. Whenever new content is released, breaking into or finding ways around it is usually my first approach, like any normal player. Let's take a look at a few times where these led to me being able to steal rewards long before their associated puzzles or quests were completed, with the focus for this video entirely on quests. But first, if you're in for some thieving of your own, then look no further than today's sponsor, Persona 5 The Phantom X. A new band of phantom thieves is out to take back the desires being stolen from people across the world. Play as Wonder and his classmates as they bring the full Persona experience to mobile. Stylish and strategic turn-based combat that spares no flares? Check. The challenges of balancing school and city life alongside your masked alter ego? You betcha. Wandering mementos in a car your mascot companion turned into. They've got that too. Lufel, buddy, you're not gonna constantly nag me to get some rest, right? And of course, a cast of awesome Persona at your command to aid you in battle. Wake up, get out there in Persona 5 The Phantom X. Available to play for free now on Steam, Google Play, and the App Store. Download now using the link in the description. Thanks to Sega for sponsoring, and now back to the video. We begin with a somewhat recent addition to the game. Number 1. Nursery of Nightmares Tower. Beneath the waves of northern Ochkanatlan lies part of the Night Kingdom, the Nursery of Nightmares visited during the Moment of Awakening world quest, which apparently is locked behind 5 other world quests, none of which I've done. Our mark is a treasure chest sealed away in the top floor of a tower. The area itself is pretty weird if you break into it. I think some invisible walls don't load in, allowing one to simply walk out of bounds through this dark, fiery cave. Was already out of bounds, as that's how I got down here to begin with, so it doesn't matter much. But still something neat to point out. This tower houses a luxurious chest. We want that without having to go through all these quests. To get in, first we drop into this void out trigger. Genshin sometimes puts these in areas you're not supposed to fall in. When triggered from out of bounds, it places you back at the start of the room, meaning we're now inside.
Okay.
Worthless pile of garbage.
Agreed, that is not the worthless junk we're here for. The worthless junk we want is way up there. Let's get climbing. Chiori into Kanich combo is the new goat of movement tech. Add in a geo-traveler for creating additional footfalls, and any surface is climbable with ease. That's the top, and that's our worthless junk. Stolen.
Worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
Wait a minute, is this even part of a quest? Is my first entry invalid? Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind in Natlan stuff that I don't even know anymore. But I know for sure that this next one is quest related. Number 2, Tannet Tribe Vault. This is the lovely Lady Jet. She's the main NPC of 2 Long Desert quest series, both of which are supposed to be completed to obtain our next mark, treasures belonging to the Tannet tribe. Multiple precious chests are locked inside a vault. Babel, the Tannet chief, leaves behind its key after finishing all the quests, which takes a very long time to do. Amazing quest series, but we ain't got time for that. There's actually a really easy place to get out of bounds in this area, over near that chessboard place to the west. It's what I've used to go out of bounds beneath the Tannet camp. We're below the vault now. See how everything loads in, including the door? Sometimes the loading zones they set are weirdly close to the things being loaded. This would be the water plane the crocodiles are in. Guess it reaches over here, which is actually really good, because water always pushes your character to its surface, so long as nothing's obstructing you and it. Infiltration successful. Absolute shame these chests, of which normally are up there on the list of requiring the most work to obtain, only give 50,000 mora each. Yep, no primogems. What a bummer. Maybe if they'd bothered to put the rest of these riches lying around into chests, we could have at least gotten a million mora for our troubles. Number 3. A quest that doesn't exist. You might be learning something about the game with this one. I say might because it's possible you've watched my dedicated video about it. Inside Aliaway's Chasm Underground Mines is a gated vault belonging to the treasure hoarders. Opening it requires completion of a hidden exploration objective. These are the adventures that don't have an entry in the quest journal, despite functioning like a quest. Turns out, at least for this particular case, that's because it is a quest. A quest that doesn't exist. The player is tasked with finding pieces of a map. This map leads to a trapdoor in the above ground area of the chasm. That puts the player inside the treasure vault shown earlier. An achievement, Den of Thieves, is earned, and that's the end of it. As you've probably already guessed, we're not collecting the map. We're going straight to the treasure by breaking in from out of bounds. Once we're inside, something unusual happens. Got the achievement, but what's with the quest completion notification? This footage was recorded in April of 2022. In 2025, as I made this video and the previous, searching online for the Genshin Impact quest, Prospecting Thieves Continued, brought up less than a single page of search results, all of which seemed to be file dumps on websites I was not going to click on. So yeah, neat little find. The game's internal name for this hidden exploration objective is Prospecting Thieves Continued. Number 4. 9 Pillars of Peace Ruins. If you thought 2022 was rewinding the clock, we're going even further back for this one. In Leeway, turning Giaculi in at the Statues of the Seven grants these orbs. They are used to unseal ruins. Ruins that were a huge disappointment to me back in version 1.0. I'm sure I'm not the only one who stayed up way too late to find every Giaculus, eager to get into those ruins and face whatever fierce challenge lay buried within, only to find a generic ruin hunter. As I was saying, huge disappointment. Beyond the boss was a treasure vault, one that was the first, and to this day remains one of the extraordinarily rare instances where a 5-star artifact is obtainable outside of Adventure Rank 35 domains, or Trounce domains. The question, of course, is can we skip collecting Giaculi by breaking in and stealing the treasure? No, we cannot. Nothing inside the ruins is loaded. From the boss, the treasure, heck, even the vault's door. In hindsight, this is a huge surprise. Lots of early Genshin Impact content could be broken into, bypassed, skipped, you name it. I guess when it comes to vaults containing 5-star artifacts, they take security seriously. Because number 5, the Hidden Study. Long story short, this vault in Fontaine, specifically the Fontaine Research Institute area, also cannot be looted early. Technically, this is another hidden exploration objective, though it's not auto-completing upon breaking in like the Chasm one. All within reach, but a stupid prompt telling me I can't pick it up. How cruel the devs. I deserve this reward. Don't they know how much time, effort, and determination I put forth to break into here? Yeah, like 10 whole minutes. Number 6. Book of Esoteric Revelations. Let's not leave Fontaine empty-handed. There is a quest-locked location we can break into. Triple question mark. This place is locked inside of a book. access to which is granted during the Book of Esoteric Revelations world quest. It's also not a place one can easily waltz into from out of bounds either. Oh, don't get me wrong, that's exactly how we're gonna get there. It's just, you see, well, no, actually, you don't see. That's the whole point. This Enkanomiya looking place is invisible beneath the map until you enter it, a stark contrast to most out-of-bounds locations we can see from clear across the whole Teyvat. Looks like there isn't anything here, yet this empty void is our destination. Wait for it, and... Once in, the puzzle can be solved and the treasure chest looted without the quest having been started. Apparently, you get another chest for actually doing the quest content and submitting all the book pages. But, nah, I'm good. Let's carry on. Number 7. Sumeu Hypo-style Desert. All of it, without Golden Slumber, or the Scarlet Sand Slate, or any other quest in the region, using only Traveler. It's okay to question my sanity on this one, because in hindsight, I also question it. The Hypo-style Desert is this area, released in version 3.1. Any player wandering into it soon discovers that much of the region is locked behind a world quest item, the Scarlet Sand Slate. This is obtained during Golden Slumber, a world quest featuring the lovely Lady Jet and her super cool dad. It allows you to open and interact with any of the red doors and devices. Without it, none are supposed to pass. Thus, I took it upon myself to thoroughly dismantle this region, all while also under the additional restriction of my Traveler-only account. It is easily the crowning achievement of the entries in this video, having netted me multiple quest-locked treasures and items. I even gathered every single Dendroculus under these conditions. Along the way, some things broke. Like this cutscene for upgrading the Scarlet Sand Slate. The Scarlet Sand Slate I didn't have because I hadn't started Golden Slumber yet. And this crazy scene is the Temple Akajane suit. I'm tomb raiding it while it's still invisible, because again, hadn't started Golden Slumber. This undertaking required multiple tricks and glitches to achieve, some of which have since been patched. For example, the legendary photo mode glitch that allowed one to walk in the air. If you're interested in more of the madness, do check out episodes 19, 20, and 21 of my Traveler-only series, Traveler-san, which covers the journey in excruciating detail over the course of an hour. Anyways, I guess what I'm trying to highlight with this video is that, at times, Genshin Impact is far more fun played outside of the simple rules and challenges the developers set. Give it a try sometime. This is Musashi, signing off. Till next time.